Please like our channel and support us by sharing this link. Hi friends, welcome back to our Genius Maths classes. Okay, it's after a long time we are starting again with a new chapter, matrices, which is a second PUC chapter. Okay, which is one of the most important topic as a point of exam point of view, uh, and it is very easiest chapter. So in this chapter we will discuss about how these matrices are there. Okay, so introduction and definition of a matrix, types of a matrix, operation on matrix, how you operate on matrix, and transpose of matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, and last invertible matrix. So all these concepts we will discuss in this matrix size chapter. And here first let me discuss introduction. Okay, so this, if you have the knowledge of matrices, you can solve any kind of problem in a mathematics. So the knowledge of matrix is very important in mathematics. So in order to solve a linear system of equation, you must know the knowledge of matrix. Okay, so a linear system of equations, okay, I think you might know the linear system of equations. Okay, so the system in one, so this is nothing but the linear system. Okay, okay, these are nothing but the linear system because the degree is 1. So these are called linear system of equation. So they are linear, the degree, because of their degree. Okay, and if you want to solve this system of equation, you can easily solve using the simultaneous system of equation. Okay, simultaneous system of equation. By that method you can solve the values of these things, but here with the help of matrix we can easily solve it. With the help of matrix. So uh, here just I think you might know about the coefficients here. Okay, so the coefficient of x is 1 here, the coefficient of y is 1, and the coefficient of z is 1, right? So the coefficient ಏನಿದ್ರಿಲ್ಲ 1, y coefficient 1, z coefficient 1 ಐತ್ರಿ. Okay, similarly here 2, 3 and 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ x coefficient 2 ಇದೆ, y coefficient 3 ಇದೆ, z coefficient 1 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ x y z. Okay, similarly, sorry, one thing, matrix formula we can write x y z. So we have to write their coefficient. X coefficient is 1, here 1, in this 2. First equation ಒಳಗೆ 1, second equation 2. Y coefficient 1 ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3. So Z coefficient there 1, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1. So this is nothing but x coefficient 1 2, y coefficient 1 3, and z coefficient 1 1. So this is rectangular array. This is nothing but the rectangular array. We represent the elements. Okay, we present this 1 2 1 3 1 1, the coefficient of this linear equation ಹೆಂಗಿದಾವೆ in a rectangular basis ಒಳಗೆ we have representing 1 1 1 3 1 1. This is nothing but the matrix order. This is nothing but the matrix. Okay, so using this concept I can define the matrices. You can, using this concept I can define the matrix. Okay, so similarly, if you consider one more example. Okay, so one example is Ravi has 15 pens. So simple example. How to represent this in a rectangular array of elements? Okay, rectangular array ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು represent ಮಾಡೋದು? So simple thing, Ravi, okay, he has 15 pens. So Ravi has 15 friends. Just I can represent Ravi has 15 friends. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೋದು. Similarly, ನಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ತಗೊಂಡು Radha. Radha has 10 pens. Okay, Ravi has 15 pens, Radha has 10 pens. Just write down Radha. How many pens she has? 10 pens. So just remove this and make it combine. Okay, this is nothing but the representation. Ravi Radha who has 15 pens and 10 pens. So this is the way of representing the matrix. Okay, so using this concept, so one more, if I write one more, if you want one more column, okay, one more horizontal column, just add another thing. Okay, so if he has 5 pencils, he has 5 pencils and she has 1 pencil, so make it another vertical line, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು vertical line ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು pencil ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ. Okay, so Ravi has 5 pencil and Radha has 1 pencil. So this is one more. Similarly, we can add one more objects and make it convenient to understand. Ravi, Radha and fence, pencil. How many fence and how many pencils one person had? How many pencils they had? So this is nothing but representation. That is nothing but table. This is the table, and this nothing but the horizontal line, and this is nothing but the vertical line. They are representing a horizontal and vertical line. Both horizontal and vertical line constitute a matrix. So here okay, so just the number of marks you can write. Okay, Ravi and his scores Kannada, English, Hindi. Okay, Radha and Manju. Okay, these 3 persons, and they have their marks in various subjects like Kannada, English, Hindi. Our ಎಷ್ಟು marks ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, Ravi in 50, 60 and 70. These are the marks he obtained in Kannada, English, Hindi. Similarly, 60, 65, 70, and Manju 35, 40, 45. Okay, so I can easily identify that Ravi has 60 marks in English, Ravi has 70 marks in Hindi, Radha has 65 marks in English, Radha has 60 marks in Kannada. So with this kind of representation, I can easily identify that who has how many marks in different subjects, and in particular subject we can easily identify yaru ಎಷ್ಟು marks ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂತ you can easily identify with this kind of representation. So this is also very helpful, right? So using this concept, so here this is the horizontal line and these are nothing but vertical lines. So these horizontal lines are called rows and these vertical lines are called columns. Okay, so now come to the definition of the matrix. So what is matrix? So after observing all these example, I can easily define the matrix definition, right? So what is matrix? A matrix is an ordered rectangular array of numbers or functions. So after observing the previous example, observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? So ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ವು matrix? They are arranged in a rectangular array. This is nothing but the rectangular array. So these are nothing but the elements. The here numbers are arranged in a rectangular array, so this is called as matrix. Here a matrix is an order rectangular, so it has some order. Okay, so order rectangular array of numbers or functions. Here you might see either numbers, or you can also insert here functions. You can also insert functions in the matrix. Okay, so here these are called entries. ನಾವೇನು ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆರ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? The numbers or functions are nothing but the entries or elements in a matrix. So this is nothing but the definition of matrix. Okay, so how you represent this matrix, and definition we understand, and how you represent. Okay, so the matrix is represented by capital letters and it is denoted by capital letters. For example, if you want to write the matrix, you should write like this: A is nothing but the A matrix, and the elements are nothing but A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so this is the way of representing or denoting of the matrix. Okay, A is nothing but the matrix. A matrix has 6 elements: A, B, C, D, E, F. This is the way of representing a matrix. Similarly, some example: B, A, B, C, D, E, F. This is another example, and B matrix, this is A matrix. Okay, so this is way of representing. Now we have to write the order of matrix. So once we got the definition of matrix, so it is important to know about the order of the matrix. Order of matrix. So what is the order of this matrix? So just using the concept of some examples, I can define this order of matrix. Okay, so I have told that we have to write the matrix A like this. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 1 2 5 3 4 6. Okay, this is nothing but the matrix. Okay, so how to determine the order of matrix? It is dependent on how many rows and how many columns it has. So the number of rows are here, the number of rows are 2, right? 1 and 2, two horizontal lines, therefore 2 rows here. Okay, and how many columns, how many vertical lines? 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 3 vertical lines. These are nothing but columns. Okay, so using this number of rows and number of columns, I can define the order of matrix. How many rows? 2 rows. So always write rows, number of rows first, and then number of columns. So this A is 2 cross 3 matrix. This is 2 cross 3 order. The order of this matrix A is 2 cross 3. You can call it 2 cross 3. Okay, this is nothing but the order of the matrix. So consider one more example. B 1 3 4 5 6 2. Okay, this is another example. How many rows, how many horizontal lines? 3 horizontal lines, nothing but 3 rows, 1 2 columns. So therefore the order of the matrix is 3 cross 2. Order of the matrix is 3 cross 2. So this is the way of representing, or this is the way to find out the order of the matrix. It depends upon number of rows and number of columns. So similarly, how to write in general? So in general, we can write the order of matrix. Okay, and how to write the elements of the general matrix. How to write the general matrix, elements of the general matrix. Okay, here if you want to write the first element, so first element is nothing but in the first column of the first row of the first column. Therefore A is the element, it is in first row first column. Okay, similarly second, first row, second column, first row, third column, and I have to extend one row, nth column. So first row is A11, A12, A13, A1n. So this is the elements of the general, just a general matrix, and these are general elements, and these are representation. First row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column, first row, nth column. Similarly, second row, first column, A21, A22, second row, second column, A23, so on, second row, nth column, so on. I will just write mth row, first column, mth row, second column, mth row, third column. So here mth row, nth column. So observe here, what is the order of this matrix? So here first row, second row, so it is mth row. So number of rows are m. Okay, columns, first column, second column, third column, so on, nth column. So this is n columns. Okay, so what is the order of this matrix? M cross n. So order of this matrix is m cross n. So this is nothing but the order of the matrix. Okay, it is understand. So now I will tell what is order of matrix. A matrix having m rows and n columns. A matrix having m rows and columns is called order of matrix of m cross n. So we know that a matrix having m rows, okay, it has m rows and it has m columns. So it is called as order of m cross m matrix, or simply we can write m cross n matrix. We can simply write m cross n matrix. How you represent this? So for example, A of m cross n matrix. If you write the matrix, okay, A of m cross n matrix, we can easily write like this, so that it is nothing but order of matrix. Okay, and how to write the general things, and I have also explained that. Okay, so A, if you have the general element A, we can write Aij, okay, of m cross n matrix, where this I is 1 less than m, 1 less than equal to n. So here I represent the number of rows and j represent the number of columns. So I will starting with 1 and it is up to m, and this j starting with 1 and it is up to n columns. That is why m cross n. Okay, so this is nothing but the general thing. So if I write, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So 2 cross 3, this is the order of the matrix. 2 cross 3 is the order of the matrix. So depending upon the order of the matrix, I can count the number of elements in it, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6, how many elements? There are 6 elements. That is nothing but 2 into 3 equal to 6 elements, right? Similarly, one more, 1 2 3 4 5 6, this is 3 cross 2, right? So there are 6 elements. Here also 6 elements. So using this, in general, how many elements this A has? How many elements? The general matrix A, in general, I can write like this, and it has mn elements. A equal to Aij, okay, which is m cross n. It has m star n, which is equal to mn elements. So it has mn elements. The number of elements is nothing but mn elements. So this is all about order of matrix. So today we have discussed about the definition of matrix and order of a matrix. So in the next class we will discuss about the types of matrix and operations on matrix. Okay, let me stop here. Thank you.